Ladies and gentlemen, it's a beautiful day and welcome back to another edition here at Slimy Green Garage, where we're doing an update on Big Red, our Takeuchi TL12 V2. My model happens to be a 2016, and so a lot of people were waiting for an update on how has the machine been running since we did the injectors and the injection pump. As many of you know, we used chinesium injectors ordered off eBay, four for the price of one. The codes did not enter into the programming on our software. So with our Denso adapter and all that stuff. Anyway, what I wanted to show you first was we got a lot going on. A lot of you have been waiting on, well, more of a show on the 1969 Mustang Coupe that we're working on, but we ended up putting this garage in over here for our daily drivers. And in order to put that garage in, we had to bring in 12 loads of fill. Our carport used to sit over here, and we added a lot. And so that Takeuchi machine ended up doing a lot of grading and leveling. And then our chinesium, the QK16R AGT mini excavator, we dug in footings for this garage all the way around. And down here in Missouri, I was told when we showed up, it grows rocks when it rains. And if you dig in the dirt, it's not dirt, it's mostly rock. And so while that machine, even being the upgrade from the base model, it struggles. It struggles. There's a lot of rock here, but if you're consistent and you keep after it, it actually has done a pretty good job. We moved our propane tank back because when we put the garage up, it was too close to the structure. Down here in Missouri, you got to be at least 10 feet away from your structure with the propane tank. I took out some sidewalk on the front of the property, and we took a chunk of that sidewalk, made a new base for this propane tank, and with our big bad Takeuchi machine, we were able to lift up that propane tank, and it's pretty much full, and set it down on its new pad. It's looking good. We've got dirt work to do here. We've done tons of dirt work because once this garage was put in, this whole area, and I'm going to take you out to the sidewalk, I moved tons and tons of material. You can see I'm currently working on electrical with our little, like I said, our little AGT machine, from the pole to the garage. We should have power wired up by tomorrow. It'll be good. But this entire area out here in the drive, down this way, again, I moved tons of material with that Takeuchi machine. It's been running flawless, honestly. It starts so good now, it runs so good, and I've put it to the test. And so I should have done some before and some afters. I did make one short. I had a huge pile of material here, which that short video I did not even do it justice. All the material that I took out, I ended up grading this side of the garage down along the back side. Well, you can see LB staring at us and Jasmine's coming out to see what's going on. But anyway, the machine's been running great up until, and here's part of the update, until yesterday. So I was getting low on diesel fuel. I picked up some material, and way back by our shop, and you probably can't see it way out there, but I got a huge pile of concrete, debris, rocks, that kind of stuff. Well, anyway, I thought I'd drop one more load off out back, and so that's what I did. And so when I went up to that pile, I dropped it off, I backed up, and I saw a little puddle of something. And I was like, that shouldn't be there. And so I immediately, after turning around, I parked that loader where it is currently sitting. And I'm just gonna take you over there. We're gonna walk over there. We're gonna check it out and just show you what I saw. So again, this is mostly about an update on this machine. It's got just over 2,000 hours at this point, 2016 model, but it was beat to heck when I bought it. We've done so much work on it, but what ended up happening is this line right here, this lower line that goes into the wheel drive, whatever that's supposed to be called. I'm not telling you what's proper. Anyway, if I was able to get you in there close, it blew that line. It looks like a bunch of sparklers blew out the side of the hose. Obviously, those are high pressure hoses and they're lined with steel, but it broke. But I did the right thing. Instead of just going straight to the dealer, I did look it up online. I happened to find a hose on eBay for $57 or best offer. And so last night I offered $45. And by this morning, they accepted my offer. So that's amazing. Cheers to that. And with tax and everything, it ended up being like $47 with free shipping. You can see I got a little bit of a trail here where it was leaking out the bottom. So $47 for the hose. The next video, my labor, and then all the hydraulic oil that did leak out. We're gonna say it's gonna be a $100 fix. Hopefully the machine will be back up and running and doing, well, the same thing it's been doing for us since we put those injectors and the injection pump in. I would like to add, just because we're talking about that machine, that the chinesium injectors that we put in there, I was not able to program the codes off those injectors into the program. They just wouldn't take, but we just left the original codes from the original injectors. Didn't make any difference in how it was running. So just know that if they tell you that you have to program those in. And also what they do tell you is that you should do a relearn on your injection pump after you install that injection pump. Again, I have the software. I have not done it yet. I haven't done it. It runs great. Everything's been great with the exception of that blown hose. So look, we got a lot of stuff going down in the cabin. And for those of you who are waiting for the next 1969 Mustang video, we're gonna get to that. But as you can see, I've got the wife's 3/4 ton Ford tore apart. I got work to do on that. Basically, her old boss, awesome guy, by the way, accidentally backed into the side of the box on that truck. So it was dented in. The rear fuel tank didn't work. So when Super Pat was down here, I don't know, what's it been, at least a month ago at least, probably a month and a half. We took the box off. There it is. You can see it's crushed in on that side. And then you can see we got a different box, wrong color, that we obviously need to make it match at least a little bit. But a couple of days ago, I installed the receiver hitch, the rear tank. It was the fuel pump that was the problem, but it hadn't run or hadn't worked for, I don't know, probably at least 10 years. So I need to power wash that out and then make sure that everything's right. We'll put another couple coats of paint on the rear frame here. But anyway, lots of work, but we're keeping after it. And so I think we'll end this video today with just a cheers to all of you. Appreciate you watching. If you like what we have going on down here and you want to see more, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you've got great comments, put them down there in the comment section. If you are one of those negative people that wants to chastise or criticize anybody, please, I welcome negative comments as well. And the worst I can say is that I'll make fun of you just like you make fun of me, because I'm kind of an oddball fella myself, and I don't mind any of that. At the end of the day, what I want to tell all of you is that please chase your dreams. Go out into the world. Use the superpowers that God blessed you with. And believe me, He's the one that gave them to you. And try to make the world a better place. Be kind to others. And again, just chase your dreams while you have the opportunity, because this life is moving with a lightning quick pace. And so live today like it might be your last, because it very well could. I love you guys. I'll see you on the next episode. Let me know what you'd like to see next. And look, I'll do my best to show you what you want to see. But right now, we do have to get this garage sided, and we have to finish the interior. And so we're doing OSB on the inside. We got to fire up the sawmill, for all the outside siding on that particular garage. We don't know if we're going to be using 1x8s, 10s or 12s. It really depends on the size of the logs that we have here on the property, because we are repurposing any material that we've had to take out. Trees, for our big shop, trees that came out for the garage. We're going to use those to put siding on the new garage. But I love you guys. Be good to each other, and we will see you on the next one.